So prepare your computer, get your computer ready, because I'm pretty sure that we have 1 hour and we are doing this in a way step by step to be sure that everyone can do together, okay? So this is the introduction to blockchain, and the goal now on this session is deploy your first smart contract. And we are doing everything that we need to do that. This is me. My name is Solange Gueiros. I am a developer advocate at Chainlink Labs. It means that I am a blockchain educator, a real educator. I love to teach people, and I love to bring new people to blockchain. So this session for me, the session when you are creating your first smart contract, for me is the most important session here. And these are my contents, and yes, I came from Brazil, yeah. And you can call me Sol, it's easy to you as well. And this is the presentation, so if you need to take care of one slide is this, take a picture, or everything that you need is over there. I can go fast in the others, but this is the most important for you. Yes, this is really amazing. So good. And on Chainlink Labs, I teach how to use the Chainlink services, but exactly because I like to start with the beginners, I like to start with this kind of sessions when we are really creating from zero. My first question for you, who here didn't have a wallet in your computer? Do you have a wallet? No? Perfect, I love you. This is the best, because you are really doing this from zero. This is really amazing. So let's do. I'd like you to go to this place now. So like I said before, this is really, really hands-on. So get your computer and go to this site. This is a collaborative pad. It means that we can write together over there. Everyone can write in the same time, in the same line. Sometimes it's a mess, I know, but we can figure it out and make this be good. And be careful to not delete everything, okay? Because in the same way that we can write, we can delete. So be careful. And this is the way that I can share with you everything that I'm doing. So if I may open a link, a URL, I will share in the pad with you. I will copy over there and you can open your computer. If I'm creating the content, I'm doing exactly the same. So we are doing step by step, and I'm sure that you can do everything with me. Okay? All good. If you didn't type it yet, take a picture. And I'm moving forward. In fact, I'm going over there. And yes, it was here, and I'm inviting you to, I'd like to know you a bit more. So I'm Sol from São Paulo, Brazil. And you, where are you from? Wow, we have Gerald from Singapore. Wow. And Jack from Australia. And Harry are here as well. New Zealand, I think it's other Harry. Yes, we have more than one Harry here. Amazing. And do you have more people doing with me? I love to have a lot of people doing that. So I'm creating a divider here. So if you'd like to add your name on this part. And you that arrived now, take picture of this. This is the link that you must go now. And then you can follow us and go with us. So let's move forward. And first, a really small introduction related to blockchain. There are many ways that you can explain what's blockchain, but I'm telling that blockchain is a chain of blocks. And each of these blocks have used to have the hash, the cryptographic part from the previous block, also some transactions. And the proof of work is to create a hash of this block in a valid way. Then when I have the block 2, I have the hash of the previous block and now the transactions as well. And I'm having more blocks and more transactions inside. But imagine that I am on the block number 100 and I'd like to change something in the block number 1. What's happened? I must change the block I change a transaction in the block number 1. It means that the hash of the block number 1 was changed. So the hash of the block number 2 must change, and 3, and 4, until the block number 100. This is difficult. And this will be more difficult if you have different computers that have the same database, the same copy of the blockchain, because they must agree. They must have a consensus on that. It means that this is impossible, almost impossible. And because of this, we used to say that the blockchain is immutable, because when we have a lot of blocks after the block where are your transaction, and there are all the consensus and the cryptographic proof of that, you cannot change nothing in the past anymore. And this is the security part of blockchain that really it's fascinating for me. And like I said, we have transactions in the blockchain. We have a lot of transactions. And these transactions mean something. It's like a state machine. And I used to say that a state machine is like photos. So each state is a photo. So if I'm here, this is a photo. If I'm here, I must come back to the mic. If I'm over there, it's another photo. So what must happen from that photo to this photo? To this be changed, to this be updated, I must have a transaction that made this transaction for me, this change of state for me. So is this, when we are changing states, I can change some balance, I can change some information, but all the states are photos. And we have the blocks in the middle that are updating the world state. This is a view of blockchain for you. And remember that we have this in a decentralized way, because we have different nodes operators that have a copy of this, and they are checking all the transactions as well. And this is what Web3. When we talk about Web3, we are talking about the evolution of Web. So the Web 1 is we are most reading things, and then we came to Web 2 when we are producing content like in the social networks, and now we have the Web 3 with all this content in a decentralized way. And you are ready to create your first wallet. So what is a wallet, first of all? Wallet, the best definition, it's a key manager. Because when I talk about all wallets, I'm talking about public and private keys. The public key, or the address, is derived from the public key, is the part that you can share with everyone. Like share your bank account to receive some money, is this. But your password is like the private key, is the part that you never ever can share with anyone. And the wallet is managing this to us, because the private keys used to be long words and symbols and hard to say. So if you have a key manager or a wallet, it will be better for you. And our first exercise is exactly install a wallet. We are installing MetaMask. And yes, welcome Ryan, Andre, and Cody. Welcome, welcome. So this is the link of MetaMask. So if you are doing this with me, you can go in the pad now and click on the link of the line 19, and this is open MetaMask for you. Okay? I used to install this from zero. I'm not doing this now because I have another wallet that is ready, or let's see, maybe I can do that. Yes, I have enough here. So what I'm doing now to do from zero with you, I'm really uninstalling mine. You don't need to do that, okay? So I don't have MetaMask anymore. And I'm like you, I am a really beginner starting from zero. So go to the MetaMask website, download, and then install MetaMask for Chrome. Here we are. It's downloading it now. Then I can add it to Chrome and add the extension. Wait a minute. Yes. In a few minutes, I will have, it's downloading now. And this is a great moment to test how is the network here in the hackathon, because I put a lot of people to download things in the same time. And here we are. I am on MetaMask, so I'm agreeing and create a new wallet. So I agree with this as well. I can create a password. This is important. Like in the bank, if you lost your password, you can ask anyone. Here, no. If you lost it, bye, you don't have your funds anymore. So be careful. In fact, it's not exactly the wallet related to this. What is important is this part. And really, 2 points for you. First, now maybe your friend or the people near you can see your seed phrase, your recovery phrase. Because of this, and because we are learning, we are using this wallet now only to testnet. Don't add real funds here, because someone could see your seed phrase now and could steal your money later. Okay, so this is for test. Okay, and this is a good practice. Never adding the same wallet, real money, and real cryptocurrency and testnets cryptocurrencies. Okay, this is so. And another point is never ever do what I'm doing with you now. Okay. Because I'm doing this because I'm teaching you, and I really hope you that you not steal my tokens later, okay? Let's see. But I may reveal my seed phrase to you. And this is the most important part of the wallet, and you never can do that. Okay, if you take a picture, I will not using this again. But this is the point. You never can share this with anyone, okay? I'm copying like here, and this. Okay, next I must be sure that I have this done, so I must get this. Probably you are doing the same. This, and what is the number 8? This is the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, and all good. Now I have a wallet. And next, I will not go to the details, and I got it, and got everything now, because there are a lot of things to... Yes, this is my wallet. Okay. To be sure that you are good with me, I'd like to ask 2 points for you now. And I have a document that I can copy some comments to help you. So now, first we must go to the testnet. And let's add this for you. How am I going to test to the testnet? Here, in the left side, up corner, I have this show test networks. So I'm enable the test networks now. And I'm clicking and selecting Sepolia. Sepolia is the testnet from Ethereum. Okay? Ethereum is this. Now I am on Ethereum. I'm good now. And to be sure that you are doing this with me, can you share your address with me? Like I can get my address here. I can see the account one over there. And click, copy, and then I can paste this for you. Remember that this is the public part. So this is, if you'd like to send some cryptocurrency to me, you must send here. And if I'd like to send some to you, if you'd like to receive something, you can share your wallet with me now as well. And I'd like to know if I have more people doing. Yes, I have one. Nice, thank you. Gerald, they're doing as well. Amazing. Congrats, guys. You create your first wallet now. Yes, first step. We are ready. So let's go forward. Now that I have my wallet, I come back here to the presentation a bit more. What is the difference between the mainnet and the testnet? So the mainnet, where the blockchain, in this blockchain, the funds are real. It means that if you try to swap this money, or this token, this cryptocurrency to the fiat money that we use, and you get in the banks, you can. But on testnet is for free. Testnet is to learn and to develop your projects without paying nothing. Okay, so testnet is exactly, it's used to have the same behavior of the mainnet, but it's free. This is the most important part. And okay, I have in my wallet. What I need now? I need tokens because I'm paying fees to have my transactions be confirmed in the blockchain. And I'm paying this using the native cryptocurrency, the cryptocurrency that is used to be minted when we have new blocks. Okay? And we are on Ethereum now, Ethereum Sepolia, and the cryptocurrency is called Ether. Okay? So we have the faucet to get this, and the faucet is the place to get this kind of things. I added two options for you. This is one from Chainlink, generic, but because we are all in the same network, so probably the first person can get it and no one else can get it because the same IP. So I have this another only to us to use it during the hackathon, okay? Don't share outside. And let's share with you the password. We are using the second one, okay? Hey, we have also James, Jack, and Andre. Congrats, guys. And this is the faucet that we are going now. This is the password, okay? And you can get, for now, you only need Ethereum, but if you can get Link as well. This is the faucet, okay? And you can see here that I am on Ethereum Sepolia. I'm adding my address here. And like you, I'm doing this from zero. So let's copy the address, add here. And then I'm getting 10 Link and 0.5 Ethereum. Link is the token from Chainlink. It's because I work on Chainlink, you can get this as well. But we are not using Link now. Now it's only it. Send the request. And this faucet is prepared to all of us do this in the same time. So we can do that. And in a few minutes, here we are. For each of these, I have a transaction hash. So what is a transaction hash? Remember that we have the blockchain, we have the transactions, and this is the blockchain explorer. The blockchain explorer, it's a place where I can see the transactions. Remember that the blockchains are public spaces, so anyone can get this. And the Etherscan, this is not the blockchain itself. This is a private company, or it's a good company, I can say. But this is a company that has a copy of the blockchain, and they get this copy of the blockchain and copy to another database, indexed database, a normal database, and in a way that is easy to us to search wherever you'd like to search. So this is the block explorer. I can see that this was the block where this transaction was mined. This was the address of the faucet. This is my address. And I receive 0.5 ETH. And this is the block. In this block, we have 150 transactions, 110 contract transactions. You can see everything over there. And this. Now that you have already have tokens, let's see if I have it. Yes, if I came here, I have 0.5 Sepolia ETH. I'm so happy with this. And let's come back here a bit more. Oh, I talk about the block explorer for you. And let's talk about smart contracts and be ready to create our first smart contract. So what are smart contracts? I used to say that the smart contracts are computer programs, normal computer programs, but they are published and executed in a blockchain environment. And remember, we talk about blockchain, and blockchain, it's immutable. So this smart contract, after it's deployed, is immutable. You cannot change the source code anymore. And we used to say that this happening in an autonomous way. When you call some function in the smart contract, it will be always executed. When this, so exactly this, when it's triggered, called, you'll be executed. And no intermediaries, no one else can stop your function anymore. This is the point. It's in the blockchain, you cannot change, you cannot stop it anymore. If you didn't prepare something to that, okay? And to create our first smart contract now, we are using Remix. So Remix is an environment where you can create smart contracts and you don't need to install nothing on your computer. What I love about Remix is that it's in the browser, so it's so easy to use. And let's go over there. I think I have it here. Yes, here is Remix. And it's important to you to, let's prepare this for you first. Here you are. You can click on Remix, and we are preparing the environment to us first. So on Remix, this is so small for you. Better now? I think better. On Remix, first of all, I'm going to the icon number 4. I used to count this being the first, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see that I have the auto-compile enable, okay? Do the same. This will be easy to you when you are creating the smart contract to have your contract ready and compiled, ready to be published, okay? Then I'm going now to the next icon, deploy and run transactions. Icon number 5, deploy and run transactions. And over there, I must connect this site. This is a decentralized application, I can say. I'm connecting this site with my wallet. Exactly on this moment, Remix has a blockchain simulator in the memory of the browser. This is the Remix VM. It's a blockchain simulator. But I'd like to use that connected with my wallet. But I know that I have a problem now. Probably you don't have, okay? Because I uninstalled my MetaMask and installed it again, you will not recognize. So let's refresh mine. You don't need to do that, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, here I am. Environment, choose injected provider. Here we are. And I must approve that. It means that every website that would like to connect with my wallet, I must approve that, okay? And yes, I'm doing that. What's happened with this? On Remix, I'm creating the smart contract. Remix, you create a transaction, the bytecode of my smart contract. And then you'll be sent to MetaMask, and on MetaMask, I'm authorizing that, like signing that I am the owner and signing that I'm authorizing to pay the fees, and MetaMask get this transaction and broadcast to the blockchain. We used to say that to the main pool of the blockchain is a part where the transactions is waiting to be in a block. And some validator in the blockchain, you get that transaction and then include in a block and be confirmed. So next and connect. In the moment that I'm connected, let's share this with you. So in the moment that I'm connected, you can see here down that now I have Sepolia network. And a bit down, this is my account and my balance. Okay? Here we are. I'm ready to deploy my first smart contract with you. Are you ready? How good? Do you have any doubt or any question until now? Okay, let's move forward. So here we are. Our smart contract will be called register. Is this, okay? So I'm going now to the icon number 2, and down we have some workspaces. You don't need to worry about this now. Scroll a bit down and go to create a new file. And the name, I'm pasting the name, is register.sol. Here we are. On the right side, I have a space to create my contract. I'm copying that to you now. I have it done here. And in the same way, I'm copying to you and also sharing if you, I have it in a GitHub as well, but let's copy to you here. And now I'm asking to copy everything that between the begin and the end. And you can see that I put 2 slashes in the beginning and the end. These are comments. And the comments, if you copy, is not bad, will happen, but it's better if you start to copy here, okay? And let's go to this that I have it. What I have here, it's a good practice to start your smart contract with a comment and the kind of license that you are using. So I'm using the open source license MIT. Then I have this command pragma to define the version of Solidity that I'm using. So I'm using Solidity 0.8.19. I know that there are newer versions, but this is a version safe to use with Ethereum, but also to use with other blockchains that are compatible with Ethereum. We say that it's EVM compatible. So this version is good to use with Base and others, okay? Here I have the command contract. So my contract is defined here, the name of my contract, and everything that I have inside these keys will be my contract. Over there, I start having a string. It's a variable. It's a kind of box that you can put anything inside. If it's a integer, for example, I can only have numbers. But because it's a string, I really can store everything inside this box. It's a private. It means that I can access this variable only inside my contract. And the name of my variable is stored info. Then I have functions. Functions used to be a definition of a name. So if I call this name, everything that's inside here will happen. Like here I have one command, but I can share this with you, for example. This is not so complicated. Let's get this. This is a bit complicated. This, I have a function. You can see how much things I have inside the function, and everything will be executed on when I call only this. And this is our goal. On register, when I call get info, it will happen this. I will receive, I'm sharing, I'm returning the variable, the content of the stored info. I used to say that this is external because I cannot call this function inside my contract, only outside. This is a view because it's not changing the state. I'm only consulting, like query this information, and I'm returning the same kind of variable. I have another function over there, the set info, and I must pass a parameter. The parameter will be my info. And in this moment, I may save some information in the variable. So my info will be added in the box. You'll be inside my box. You'll be saved in my stored info. And this is our first smart contract. Do you have any doubt? Good. Okay, let's go forward. You are ready to deploy that now. So come back to icon number 5, deploy and run transactions. Let's add this for you. And before that, I'd like to ask you as well to be sure that if you go to the icon number 4, you can see that I have a green sign over there. This means that the compilation is successful. And this is happened only because I enable the autocompile. If not, I must compile this, okay? But I enable the autocompile, and if I did something wrong, let's do something wrong. This is wrong now. And now I have a red here, and I can see, oh, it's wrong here. Oh, okay, let's fix that. And it's good again, okay? So let's go now to the icon number 5, deploy and run transactions. Scroll, probably you don't need to scroll down. I know that my screen is big. So scroll down until you find the deploy button. and click on deploy. So what's happened now? Remix created the transaction with the bytecode, all the code related to my smart contract, then send this to MetaMask. On MetaMask, I'm authorizing that, and after this, you'll be confirmed in the blockchain in some moment. If I scroll down, I can go to this part, deployed unpinned contracts, and my contracts are already over there. So you can go to this part, copy the contract, and I will be so happy if you share this with me. And let's see how I get the address of mine. I can get the address of mine in this way. So if I scroll down here in this part, deploy and unpinned contracts, this is the name of my contract, this is the address. Each contract that you deploy in the blockchain has your own address. And be ready, my photographer, because I will do something to you now. I need your help now to take a picture for me, yes. Because I'm asking, please, all of you, could you raise your hand if you create your first smart contract now with me? Yes. Yoo-hoo! Yes, higher. Yes. Thank you. You create your first smart contract. Congrats to you now. Yes. Amazing. Is this? So I copy the address now, and I came here and paste to you. So you can do the same with me. I'd like to interact with some of smart contracts in a few minutes. I will get yours in a few minutes. Yes, congrats, Ryan, Gerald. Woohoo. On basis, Sepolia, great. Yes, I like that. And let's come back over there. So if I expand my contract now, I can go here in the left side, and now I can see the functions. Do you know why one function has a blue button and the other has an orange button? Do you know? Tell me. Yes, exactly. The blue buttons is the view, is only to read. And the orange is to change the state, to write on the blockchain, okay? And this. Here I can say the information that I'd like to add here, ETHGlobal Sydney. This is my information. Now I'm clicking on Set Info and do a new transaction on the blockchain. Sending a new transaction to save this information in the stored info variable. And if I expand this a bit more, I can also see the transaction here when it's confirmed. Is it still pending? You can see this part. And I'm waiting. Yes, it's confirmed now, the green button. And let's get the get info now. Yes, I have the ETHGlobal Sydney ready now, and it's here. I have a question to you. Can I update this information now? What do you think? Yes? Yes, and why? I cannot change the source code. If I'd like to add some new code here, I can't. If I do that, it will be a new smart contract. But if I'd like to change what I'm storing over there, I can, because I can call the set info how many times I'd like to do that. So let's add ETHGlobal Sydney by Sol, or wherever you can write other thing over there, and set info. Confirm. And wait the confirmation here, or I can see the confirmation happening here in the activity part, is pending as well. Or another tip, if you go to the puzzle, you can pin the MetaMask and see here as well. And okay, I must got it a lot of things first. Okay, now it's confirmed, and let's go to the get info. Yes, ETHGlobal Sydney by Sol. So I can change this information how many times I'd like to do that. It's so easy. But The next point that I'd like to tell you, to teach you, is we have a lot of smart contracts already deployed in the blockchain. How can I interact with any of these contracts? There are two ways. If I know the ABI of the smart contract, the ABI is only it's the application binary interface. It's the definition of the function, only the definition, but not the source code that I have inside the function. Okay, this is the ABI. Or if I have the source code, all the source code like we have now, we can use that. And because we have the same source code, I can interact with any of your smart contracts. So, Ryan, where are you? Yes, I'm using your contract now, okay? I copy the address of Ryan contract and come back to Remix. Now I'm not deploying, I'm using this @address button. So paste, and then I can click on @address. I'm creating another instance of the register, but this second one is not mine, it's from Ryan. Let's see what he did here. Ooh. Yes, ETHGlobal Sydney by Ryan. Amazing, yes. But I will change your information now. So, Sol was here. And I'm clicking on Set Info. So you can see now that I'm sending a transaction to his smart contract. It's not mine anymore. Can I do that? Can I change another smart contract on the blockchain? Oh, yes, I can. And here. Could you tell me if it changed for you as well? Yes, change for him. Yeah. And this is an important point to you to be aware of. Be careful related to the permissions in the smart contract. In this contract, your first smart contract, we have no permissions. Everyone can come here, can change everything. It's like everyone can interact with your contract and change the information. But when we have another kind of business, you must take care of this. Like, imagine that you have a allow list and only that list of addresses can interact with some function. This is important to you. Okay, be careful about the permissions and roles inside your smart contract. And I have more time, so let's go forward. I have more things to you. So we did that. This is the register, so we have as well. This is in my GitHub if you lost it. And this is some tools that can help you, and I'm going to that tools now. And in fact, I'm creating a token now. I have time. So let's do that. So this is the wizard from OpenZeppelin. OpenZeppelin is a security company, and they audit smart contracts, and they create some trustable smart contracts that we can use, and this can be helpful to us. So the RC20 token is the fungible token that we used to have, and this is a standard. A standard is not an obligation. A standard is an agreement, a suggestion that you can use if you'd like to use. And why the people use this kind of standards? To talk the same language. If you know that a token is ERC20 token, you know that to transfer tokens, you must use a function called transfer. Cannot be transferring. If you'd like to see the balance of your account, the function is called balance of, not balance from. And these kind of things are defined in the standard and are the points that if you are telling the world that your token is compatible with this standard, I may try to get that function on your contract and I should have it done. Okay, this is an agreement between people. In the same way, ERC20 is for fungible tokens. It means that it's like two tokens have the same value. It's like to have two $100 bills, and if I change one to another, it's the same value. But if I try to do an ERC721 token, this is a non-fungible token. we used to say that they are the NFTs. And on the NFT, when you create the contract is a collection. And each item inside the collection has a unique index, like 0, 1, 2, and they are unique. And they can have different attributes, different images, different informations. Because of that, we used to say that they are unique and they can have different values, okay? And this is a good way to you to start if you need to create a token in the hackathon or an NFT in the hackathon. This is the best way to start. In fact, using that, I create one that I'm sharing with you now. Let's go to the token part. So we did this. I interact with your contract. And now I'd like, these are the references related to tokens, okay? At least to the ERC20 token. This is not on my presentation anymore, so get here late. Let's create a token. How can I create the token? My token is a bit different from that, from OpenZeppelin. My token it's mintable, so after I deployed my token, I can mint more tokens. I'd like to have roles, so I'd like to control who can mint tokens. And what more? Not the permission, only the roles. And I could change something else over there. In fact, my token has only, do you know that Ethereum Ether has 18 decimal places? Yes. My token, you have only 2. I'd like to have a token like a fiat money, like USDC, USD, only 2 decimal places. So I'm changing here this. I have the token here, so let's open the token, including that I must copy this for you. If you'd like to create your own token, you can do that as well. And update the token info if you are doing that. You can update the line 10. So imagine that I'm doing this now. This is the token that I created 2 days ago. Now I have the ETHGlobal Sydney token. So it will be the ETS token. And this is. And I'm using that standard, that wizard. The only thing that I did different is the decimal places. All the other part is the same. And you can see here that I have a role called minter role, and only the address that are in this minter role can mint tokens. This is our goal. And I can deploy that now. Let's go here, go. And if I click on deploy, I will have this token now. Confirm. And probably in a few minutes I have the token here. If you are creating your token, you can share that with me. So let's see what's mine. Yes, here is my token. And now, okay, I have a token. I'd like to add my token on MetaMask. How can I do that? If I copy again my token address, came to MetaMask, and go to the tokens tab over there. Here I have the import tokens part. Paste the address of my token. You can see that the symbol was detected. 2 decimal places should appear here. And import. Now I have my token. Oh, but I don't have tokens yet. Let's mint tokens. Get my address. Go to the contract, expand it. Go to the mint, expand the mint to my address. I'd like to have 100 tokens. So 100. How much decimal places I have? 2. So I must add 2 zeros because of the decimal places. Click on transact. And now I can confirm. And in a few minutes, I will have more tokens here. Yes, it's confirmed. If I come back, yes, you can talk? Yes, let's do it. So here on MetaMask, you go to the Tokens tab. And then you have the Import Tokens over there. And here you can see that now I have 100 tokens. Yoo-hoo, my tokens here. So this is, I was expecting to stop in the first smart contract, but I have time, so let's go forward. And another point that is on my presentation, this is so useful to you, chainlist.org. And why this is useful? Because we have other blockchains here, and maybe we are not only using Ethereum Sepolia, but I'd like to use Base. So I am here. I'm including the testnet because I'd like to have the testnet from Base. And if I add Base here, I can find the Base Sepolia testnet and add this to my wallet. But in fact, it's not working the Base Sepolia, okay? They are trying to send a wrong RPC. I did this manually today. But I can also go to Polygon, like we have one guy from Base over there, and we have Jared from Polygon over there as well. So let's go to Polygon. And I can add Polygon. But I'm not on mainnet. I'd like to use Amoy, the new testnet. And this I can connect the wallet and do the same process. Here we have all the networks, and this will be useful to you. The third tool that is so useful to you in the hackathon, you must speed up everything here. We know that. And sorry, you are not sleeping too much. This is normal. You can sleep on Monday, okay? So go to Scaffold It, and here we are. On Scaffold It, you can clone this repo, and this repo, it's a huge template with a lot of things that you can do, okay? So if like that, if you go here, you can see that you have Foundry, you have Vim, you have packages, you have more things around, and you can see more branches and some examples like the Scaffold It version 1. This, we have something like create a ticket NFT or use Aave or ABI or something like create, what is a banana bricker? I don't know. But you can have buff corners, this is so cute, bonding curves, and you have a lot of things here that can help you, okay? So this is so useful to you. I can add this on the slides directly. This is the old version, but the examples are in the old versions, okay? And is this, congratulations, you create your first smart contract here. I'm so glad and so happy to do this with you. And what you learned today, you create your wallet, you learned about the blockchain fundamentals, you create your first smart contract and also a token. And I can say thank you to you. And I will be around. You know that I'm from Chainlink. We have a booth over there. So if you need any help, you can go over there. Not only related to Chainlink, I can help you in your smart contract as well. If you have some doubt, I can try to help you too. Okay? So is this. And good luck in the hackathon, guys. See you around. Yeah. Do you have any question? Yes. Yes, let's do the mint again. I can do with you. So, where I came to do the mint? I came to my token, expand the token, and here I have the mint function. It will be easy to you if you also expand the mint function, and this used to be empty. Here is the address who is receiving the token. So I'd like to use the address of my account. So copy from MetaMask the address of your account. And the amount, if I'd like to mint 100, is this. But also, remember that you must add the zeros, the decimal places. So I must add 2 more zeros, because my token has 2 decimals. And now click on transact. Do you got tokens in our faucet? Go to the faucet. I have a faucet to help you. And it here. Can I see your, is your address? Can I see your address? What is your address here? Do you have your address? What's your name? Jack? Okay, let's see you. Let's see what's happening with you. I love to do this live, because the people can learn with this. So I'm going to the block explorer in any way. I came into a transaction. I have 6 minutes. I can be here. So this is Jack address. And you can see over there that he created 2 contacts. So this is your token. I can tell that this is supposed to be your token. I will check your token now. I will add your token on my MetaMask. The GWT is this? Is your token? Yeah, so you have a token. The token is right. And oh, I forgot to see if your address has funds. Yes, you have 0.47. Probably be sure that you are on Sepolia now. Maybe you changed the network in a wrong way and you must come back to Sepolia. And here on Sepolia, so if I did a second token over there with that address, this is your token. This should not be a problem, yeah. And let's see, the decimal are good. The name is the ETHGlobal Sydney, the token, good, I like it. And you can came here, is exactly the same. I cannot mint tokens because I'm not allowed, it's your token. Like I don't have permission to do that. Only you can mint tokens. If I try, I can't, but I can see with you later. So you finish and then you have this, the access control. So you are trying to use a different wallet to mint the tokens. Okay, the only wallet that can mint the tokens now is the wallet who create the token. This is the point, yeah. And I can share with you, like, I have another example called token shop, that this is a token shop to mint tokens. You can try to use that, but no, I cannot do this in 4 minutes. So I will finish this now. I think we are good now, and I can see your one-on-one, okay? So thank you so much.